Afternoon, viewers, and welcome to SKTV News. You are watching Afternoon English News with me, Pavani. First, the headlines. In follow-up operation after Pubala incident, ITLF declares indefinite shutdown. Manipur Property Farmers Wing and several organizations expressed dissatisfaction over security arrangement in paddy field located near foothills, condemns attack on farmer in Pubala. And Manipur High Court directs respondents to furnish a reply to public interest litigation filed by Uripok Apunbaluk concerning cleanliness in Imphal city. And now let's take a look at the news in detail. Following the incident at Pubala where Kuki militants opened fire on a Meitei farmer, security forces launched a combing operation at Langchingmanbi village. During the operation, security forces came under fire from unknown armed miscreants, believed to be Kuki militants, and the forces retaliated, leading to exchange of gunfire. During the exchange of gunfire, a woman named Hoi Kolhing, wife of Langchingmanbi village chief, was caught in a crossfire and was killed. The lifeless body was later brought to Churachandpur District Hospital by the police personnel, and a case was also registered for further investigation. Security forces, however, continued their operation. On the other hand, authority has inspected the security arrangement at Pubala High Canal to ensure safe farming and for protection of farmers in the area. Indigenous Tribal Leaders Forum ITLF has imposed indefinite shutdown in Kuki inhabited areas in protest against the death of Hoi Kolhing, the wife of Langchingmanbi village chief. According to reports, she was killed during a crossfire between Kuki militants and security forces following an incident at Pubala, where Kuki militants allegedly opened fire on a Meitei farmer. In a press release, ITLF condoled the death of Hoi Kolhing while asserting that she was killed as part of the alleged state-sponsored ethnic cleansing policy. The forum demanded swift action against those responsible and urged the central government to take concrete measures to safeguard tribal rights and territorial integrity, and called for an investigation into alleged trespassing within their self-declared buffer zones. Meanwhile, Committee on Tribal Unity, KOTU, has also strongly condemned the death of Hoi Kolhing, the wife of Langchingmanbi village chief. In a press release, KOTU held the state government accountable for the killing of Hoi Kolhing, asserting that the incident reflects systemic mistreatment of the Kuki-Zo community and that it showcased the government's incompetency. KOTU expressed its full support for the total shutdown called by ITLF in Kuki-Zo inhabited regions. In its statement, KOTU urged the authorities to take swift action against those responsible for the incident. The committee also emphasized the need to uphold tribal rights and safeguard territorial integrity, calling for strict monitoring to prevent trespassing into the community's self-declared buffer zones. Meanwhile, the total shutdown called by ITLF and supported by KOTU is being widely observed, with markets, shops and other establishments remaining closed across Kuki-Zo inhabited areas. As part of the protest, community members took to the streets and blocked roads. However, as of now, no untoward incidents have been reported. Various Churachandpur-based CSOs also lent its support to the indefinite shutdown that is being imposed by ITLF. In a joint press release, Churachandpur-based CSOs including KIC, KCA, KKL, KSO, KWU and KWOHR alleged that the death of Langchingmanbi village chief's wife is part of a state-sponsored ethnic cleansing policy. The CSOs also called on the Kuki community to support the total shutdown. Convener of Coordinating Committee of Manipur Integrity, Kokomi Farmers Wing, A.B. Ilangbam, has raised questions on the effectiveness of security forces who have been deployed at peripheral areas to lives of civilians. A fresh tensions has erupted in the state following suspected armed Kukis targeted Meitei farmers at foothills areas in Pubala yesterday. Speaking to media persons at its office in Lumfeld, Convener A.B. Ilangbam asserted that security forces have failed to commit to its earlier assurance to protect farmers from attacks carried out by armed Kukis. He questioned what security personnel were doing when suspected militants fired towards farmers at Pubala, which resulted to injury of Ningthojam Biren, a farmer who was engaged in cultivation activities at his own paddy field. Pointing out security lapses, A.B. Ilangbam has urged relevant authority in vulnerable districts to ensure that adequate and effective security is provided to farmers who are engaged in agricultural activities.
Kukisingduna moina maning tamna chingdagi tampakta kumdaraga tampakta thabak suzariba tampaki lomisingida Nomaina taning matamda kapa, taning matamda tanba, disrupt owning matamda tauba, Masideda Central Forcing the deploy to a high taragazu, Moin ating bakarin pidaba, Kusida free that haraga leba, Aduga Tampaki Lomi Jina, Sugumba Wabaje King Namba, Sugumbaje talk Tanaba Haidana, Ladyba district authorities in Duna, Lomi Miams in Butanabio, Lomi organizers in Butanabio, meeting Kobiraga, Puna, Chanjan Minraga Kari. Thought to be Yagadage, highly Baposi, Aquena Mamanga, Hygrabani, Adu Nasipawada, Nasipawada information latery, Nasipawada, Equigi, Matata, Aqui Punna Tabuk Chanjaminaji, high information, Karim the Lattery, Masi Atumatan Laga, Masiam Tuna Chanjan Minanaba, Aqui, Honaminasi.
On the other hand, All Manipur United Clubs organization, Amuko, has also expressed dissatisfaction on the security arrangement at foothills following the attack on farmers in Pubala yesterday. In a press note, Amuko pointed out security lapses on the part of SSB personnel who have been deployed near Pubala High Canal area. The organization has asked how armed Kukis can easily target farmers despite the presence of a bunker that is manned by SSB personnel. Amuko also demanded thorough investigation into the incident and to ensure safety for farmers in peripheral areas. Local clubs under Lamlai Assembly constituency have urged the relevant authorities to take up preventive measures for farmers who have to cultivate their lands near Kuki inhabited hills. In a joint press release, the clubs expressed disappointment over the security forces who remained silent when Kuki militants fired guns at a Meitei farmer at Pubala yesterday. They maintain that Meitei people who reside in the foothill areas are still unable to begin cultivation and are constantly being exposed to threats. The local clubs further criticized the current administration under President's rule for failing to maintain law and order situation in the state. Uripok Apunbalup, UAL, has filed a public interest litigation, PIL, urging the concerned authorities to take effective measures for maintaining cleanliness in Imphal city. In a press release, UAL emphasized that the PIL has filed to urge the authorities to fully enforce legal provisions, including the Municipal Solid Wastes Management and Handling Rules 2000, in order to maintain Imphal city as a clean and hygienic urban space. The organization said that the city was once called as a little paradise on earth, Switzerland of the East. However, due to the rising population, lack of civic sense, and the authorities' lack of duty has made the city filled with garbage. The public interest litigation was filed at Manipur High Court by the President and General Secretary of Uripok Apun Balu. The petition named the Secretary, Ministry of Urban Development, Government of India, the Commissioner and Director of Mahut, Government of Manipur, the Mayor and Municipal Commissioner of Imphal Municipal Corporation as respondents. A division bench comprising of Chief Justice of Manipur High Court and Justice A. Bimol heard the matter, with Senior Advocate K.H. Tarun Kumar representing the petitioners. The bench has issued notices to the respondents, directing them to file their responses. Manipur Lomi Marup today drew the attention of relevant authority to take up all necessary steps to ensure unhindered agricultural activities in the state. In a press note that was issued by Joint Secretary of Manipur Lomi Marup, Yumnam Sarat, the organization has urged government and relevant department to timely repair the Dolai Thabi Dam, which was affected by recent flood. The organization has also urged relevant departments to provide necessary water pumps and fertilizers in time so that cultivations can be carried out in smooth manner. Meanwhile, a team of Manipur Lomi Marup Kundrakpam local committee inspected the Dolai Thabi Dam yesterday, and the shutter of this dam was found to be broken, causing apprehension among farmers. Manipur Lomi Marup has urged relevant department to fix the shutter at the earliest and to arrange for water pump for farmers. The lifeless body of Molian boy, age 18, from Langol village was received by his family members today. The boy was a BBA second semester student of Dhanamanjuri University and was staying at Adim Jati Boys Hostel situated at Chingmairo. Speaking to media, his uncle, TK Moshilpa, highlighted that Molian boy, who could not swim, was invited by his friends to swim in a nearby pond on June 12th. However, on the same night, someone informed that Molian boy has been found dead. He added that the drowning is suspicious as Adim Jati's warden did not report about accident in time. And further, Molian's friends has also claimed that he stayed by the poolside since he could not swim. He added that an FIR was also lodged in Imphal police station yesterday and also demanded the authority to interrogate Molian's friends in order to find the truth. He further urged CSOs and students' organizations to take up initiative to prevent such incidents in the future.
Thodok asi thokpa matam sida Adim Jati Shiksha Ashram gi warden na matam chana pau pibidaba aduga mamanaba singnasu Molin boyna iroiba haiti haidana iroiba yaudраga ising de irak naraga sikhi habise masigi khushi si yamna chingna nangai oiba maram maramna aikoi ngarang FIR file tawjare Imphal police station da asiguma thodok si aikoi gi satra khunai da yamna nungai taba thokpase aikoi guardian sing ama oina imungi taraptagi yam nungai taba phungduk chabaga loinana Manipur police na amadi mari leinaba police station na officer sing na masigi langla langjin se achumba se karino haibase ajana investigation tawbiu magi marup ahum masi akhoi yam chingnai adan makhoi sing asi police na phagat piraga ain gi matungina interrogation tawbiu
asiba haibisni tambangamde adu oirasu tumina laithopsu akhoi chhatra gi site gi adusu pamjade asingba gi damak akhoi chhatra laijari magi warden authority asise magi rules and regulation ajana follow tawdabra follow tawradi asmaina incident thoktabsu yai akhoi achumbagi damakta tumin laigumsi tumina laijaba haise akhoi pangdaba oina thokani aduna miyam gi support nijari miyam thokpiraga achumba justice akhoi purangnaba honasi.
And we'll take a short break for now. Stay with us.
I come from Ukhrul, a small town in Manipur. While growing up, I didn't always see how my voice could shape decision. But I've learned something important. Every vote counts. And it begins with your name on the electoral roll. If you are turning 18 on or before the 1st of July. It's your time. It's your right. Register to vote. Don't wait to be told. Don't let others decide for you. Wherever you are from, your voice matters. Get registered as a voter and be counted. Count me in.
And welcome back. Civil society organizations and people in Senapati bid farewell to departed Air India cabin crew Lamnun Them Singson last night, when the mortal remains of the deceased cabin crew was brought from Dimapur yesterday. A condolence service was led by the Naga People's Organization NPO at Senapati Bazaar in honor of the departed soul. Ex-ADC Chairman A. Kapani, members of Senapati District Women's Association, Karong Senapati Town Committee, Pumai Naga Union, Makreliu Village, Senapati Kuki Police attended reed laying ceremony. Speaking on the sideline, President of Naga People's Organization, Kuba Peter, conveyed heartfelt condolences on the tragic loss of two daughters of the state, Lamnun Them Singson and Ngantoi Sharma Kongbrai Latpam, who lost their lives in the unfortunate Air India plane crash on June 12, 2025 in Ahmedabad. The President also expressed solidarity with the grieving families. Nursing Healthcare Jiribam organized a one-day free gynae medical checkup camp at Jiribam Multi-Utility Complex building today. The camp was organized in association with MBBS MD, obstetric and gynecologist, consultant obstetrician and gynecologist Dr. Saptarshi Chakraborty of Noble Care Hospital, Assam. Around 30 people attended the camp. Addressing the camp, representative of Nursing Healthcare, Victoria Leima, encouraged the public to undergo regular health checkups at local health centers, while announcing that Dr. Saptarshi Chakraborty will be available for OPD consultations every Friday at Nursing Healthcare Jiribam. A new office building for Bank of Baroda, Imphal branch, was inaugurated at Sarala Mansion, first floor, Tangle Bazaar today. The newly opened branch was inaugurated by Sonam T. Bhutia, General Manager and Zonal Head of the Northeast State Zone. Speaking at the inauguration ceremony, Bhutia highlighted that the branch aims to serve the needs of customers, vendors and local businesses. He added that account holders will have access to modern banking facilities including mobile banking, net banking and a range of loan products. Bhutia further announced that the bank plans to expand its presence by opening additional branches across other districts of the state. Meanwhile, Chief Manager Nejolata Haubijam highlighted that Bank of Baroda Imphal branch has been providing multiple services to its customer ever since its establishment in 1976. Moving on to national news, Ministry of Civil Aviation has released the draft aircraft demolition of obstructions caused by building and trees, etc. Rules 2025 aimed at regulating and eliminating obstacles that may hinder aircraft operations around airports. It came in response to growing concerns about flight safety amid increasing urban development around aerodromes. The proposed rules, framed under Bharatiya Vayuyan Adhiniyam 2024, were published on June 18th and are set to replace the existing aircraft demolition of obstructions rules of 1994. According to the draft, the new regulations empower the Director General of Civil Aviation (DGCA) to take action against structures or vegetations that breach height restrictions specified in official notification. Owners of such buildings or trees will be issued notices and will be required to furnish relevant structural details within 60 days, which is extendable by another 60 days upon request. It also mandates that airport authorities notify the concerned owners and carry out physical verification of the site prior to action. The DGCA may issue orders for demolition, trimming or height reduction if a violation is confirmed only after offering the owner an opportunity for a hearing. And the weather report. According to ICAR Regional Center, Imphal state's maximum temperature was recorded at 31.5 degrees Celsius, while the minimum temperature was 21.5 degrees Celsius. The maximum relative humidity was measured to be 97% in the morning and 72% in the evening. The state received 9.1 millimeters of rainfall in the last 24 hours. And before we wrap up, let's take a quick look at the headlines once again. Woman killed in crossfire between security forces and Kuki militants in follow-up operation after Pubala incident. ITLF declares indefinite shutdown. Amuko Kokomi Farmers Wing and several organizations expressed dissatisfaction over security arrangement in paddy field located near Fort Hills, condemns attack on farmer in Pubala. And Manipur High Court directs respondents to furnish a reply to public interest litigation filed by Uripok Apunbaluk concerning cleanliness in Imphal city. That's all we have for now. Thank you for watching SKTV News and keep watching for more news updates.